Um, little happier thing. Sunday we went a couple. It was me and a friend who went. A fellow member of Hot Metal Hardware went to talk at PFLAG on Sunday, and something was said that just really made me think, and it was because transitioning is so different for everybody that there is no one way. There is no one way, no one reason. And, if it's one thing for one person and one thing for another, and it just, it helped to validate how I was feeling. And, I didn't say anything. It was just, it just made me feel better. So, taking it, one day at a time, and just really wrapping my head around, all the things that have brought me to this conclusion about myself. Um, it's I don't feel so stressed out anymore. Not about, who I am, what I am, and, with all the other nonsense that, is circling around in my life right now. I don't feel that band of tension. I haven't. Yeah, the only I have told one person, my daughter, you know, and she doesn't realize it doesn't have anything to do with sex. It's not a sex thing. You know, it's how I see myself, and I guess I always have. Um, if I guess I didn't really have to be girly growing up, and playing with my friends when I was a kid, I was the biggest flippin' tomboy ever. Uh, I was stronger than most of the boys. No, I take that back. Of my age bracket, I was stronger than all of the boys. I was faster. I did whatever I wanted. You know, the only thing that bugged me was, the boys would call timeout, and they go pee by a tree in the bushes behind a garbage can, go back to playing. Me, and I always chalked it up to uh, me wishing that I could pee outside to just not wanting my playing interrupted, because when I went in the house, my hair would just be sticking up all over the place, and my grandmother would want to comb it and rebraid it. I just chalked it up to that, and it seems like you know that's not exactly what it was. It was a bit deeper than that. So I think I'm gonna make a list of questions that I've had, and answer them. You know, the questions that I asked other people, and make a video about the answers that I've come up with, because you know, asking, how did you know? It's not a really easy question to answer. So I'm going to, I think I'm going to make a video about that, and talk about my tipping point. When it just really came to a head for me, because while these videos are private now, I do want to, I think after about a year, I'm going to make them public and put them in a playlist. Just, to make it easier for other people. It seems, when you're a boy, when you're a girl, well, if you're cis, you know, and you have all these examples. This just seems like it's a necessity, and since I have a way to put it out there, I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. I have some differences from my friends that made it a little more difficult for me to come to this realization, and I went on some message boards, and it, it's it just seems like it's needed. So next time.